Truth Be Told, Chapter 2. One minute, I was a girl living with my grandparents, and then with my dad. Then came the step family, stepmom, step siblings, a new kind of home that never really felt like mine. I didn't get the luxury of self-discovery. I was too busy adjusting, staying quiet, blending in, trying not to take up too much space. Nobody ever said, "Baby girl, what do you want to be?" So I learned how to read the room instead. I just became. Survival mode becomes your personality if you're not careful. When you grow up around dysfunction or even just emotional silence, you learn quickly how to not rock the boat. You learn how to smile even when your stomach is in knots. You learn how to just disappear in plain sight. And eventually you forget what you actually feel. You don't know if you like something because you like it or because it just makes other people feel comfortable. That was me, a creative soul born into a world that didn't know what to do with it. Sensitive, imaginative, black girl. I wanted to draw. I wanted to sing. I wanted to write stories that made people feel. But nobody had time for dreams. They were too busy surviving. So I took those parts of me away. But you can only hide from yourself for so long. I remember being a teenager and feeling like I was living two lives. On the outside, I was polite, respectful, quiet. I kept the peace. I followed the rules. But on the inside, I was screaming. I wanted to be seen for who I really was, not just a version of me that made everybody else comfortable. I wanted someone to say, it's okay to be different. It's okay not to fit in. But when nobody says that, you start saying the opposite to yourself. Maybe I am too much. Maybe I'm not enough. Maybe I should just play it small. And playing it small will drain the life out of you. Finding myself in the cracks. I didn't find myself in some big dramatic moment. I found me little by little in quiet corners, in music that made me cry, in writing that felt like exhaling, in the late nights when I was too tired to pretend. I started noticing that the things I buried, the parts of me that felt too extra, too emotional, too sensitive, those were the realest parts of me. And maybe, just maybe, I didn't need to fix myself. Maybe I just needed to come home to myself. Who you are isn't who they told you to be. When I started questioning everything I was taught, it felt like betrayal at first, especially as a black girl raised in a world that drilled obedience, silence, and survival into us. But truthfully, it was liberation. I didn't have to be the fixer, the quote-unquote good girl, the peacekeeper, the one who swallowed her truth so others could stay comfortable. That's not identity. That's performance. and I was tired of performing. Who I am now is still a work in progress, but I'm real. I have flaws. I'm soft and growing, and I'm not afraid to take up space anymore. A real life tool. Strip away the shrouds. Sometimes you think you're just a collection of things you've been told to be. Let's be clear. Take a piece of paper. Draw a line in the middle of the page. On the left side, write who they told me to be. On the right side, write who I actually am. Examples: who they told me to be versus who I actually am. Always strong, tired sometimes. Soft, quiet. Obedient, curious, questioning. Pick a safe space. Career path. Passionate, artistic. Don't cry, as I say to myself, because it's okay. This might stir up some deep stuff. That's okay. Go slow. Be gentle with yourself, but be honest. The more you strip away what was placed on you, the closer you get to who you really are. You don't have to keep carrying identities that don't belong to you. You get to rewrite the story. Starting now. Stay tuned for Chapter 3.